You know, in the aftermath of the quake, I have to thank Mike Parness and the city crews who were immediately came to action to assess what was happening and to put resources where they were needed. I have to thank PG&E who came immediately and I say showered us with resources. I have to thank the local property owners who right away, especially downtown, came out, assessed their building and say, what can we do to get our small businesses back in and operating? The local chamber who partnered with them to be sure that those small businesses could get open as soon as possible. And certainly the Vintners Association that came through with $10 million so that those folks that needs would not be met through the federal processes would have another opportunity to get on to recovery. I was not in Napa when the earthquake hit. I was at a conference in Monterey and I got the phone calls, emergency phone calls. So immediately got in the car and could hear the news reports about what was happening. Certainly was kept informed by the city manager about what was going on, but I knew right then that this was going to be covered by the nation and by the world, and everybody was going to see how Napa was dealing with such a huge disaster. Part of the challenge of being a mayor during a disaster is you need to get the help for your community in order to get them back on their feet. So you need to talk about the businesses that are hurt and that you need the FEMA support and the SBA support and you need the federal government to give you that help. So you need to portray the disaster as it is. On the other side of it, we are a destination, and so you need to tell the story about, although we've been hurt, we're very resilient, we're going to get back on our feet, and I think we love telling the story about as each new restaurant reopened, we would tell the story, they've worked hard to get open, they've spent a lot of resources. We need to go back in and say thank you to them for being open and being here and give them our business. Napa Rocks was a wonderful 3 or 4 day event that culminated in a rock concert. And it was a magical afternoon where people could take a little break from cleaning up their houses and repairing things in their homes, could get together. Certainly the funds raised was a positive, but more positive was the energy that was generated by this act of kindness of putting together this kind of event for the locals. Some of the people that mean the most in Napa, have done the most in Napa, have received this award before. So I am thrilled to be in their company of people that have made a difference in Napa. And I will accept this award on the behalf of all the citizens of Napa. This year especially, the community with the earthquake really rose to the level of commitment of making us a better place. And so knowing all the good things that have happened in Napa since the earthquake, took all the people in Napa, all the citizens working together. I will accept this award on behalf of all the community.
Congratulations, Mayor Jill, on being named 2015 Citizen of the Year by the Napa Chamber of Commerce. I've heard nothing but great things about the leadership that you and your team displayed during a very difficult period following the earthquake. As you well know, we were hoping to spend some time in Napa as a team this past October before the unfortunate turn of events. We will definitely revisit the idea next year and appreciate the strong support that we received from our fan base there in the Valley. I'd also like to give a shout out to my main man, Nicholas, a true inspiration to us all.
Congrats, Mayor Jill, from one all-star point guard to another.